and I have also started recording from now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to see the data. I want to see the schema. So when I say the schema, it basically means that what are the type of fields, what are the data types, and
Okay,
yeah, basically I want to know the metadata of that courses table.
metadata of that. Okay, okay.
Great. Okay, varchar, uh, yeah, varchar, and then you have varchar 20 integer. That's great. Okay, and can you now show the data on the courses table?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have put Hindi all our typical subjects. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now the second question was, wait a minute. To insert 10 row in a professor's table, that you, I guess you might have done easily. Create student enrollment below columns. Okay. Now select data from professor's table who teach science. You have the output.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed this because it was coming only till this. I didn't click on read more. So this
Okay.
there are two more things, three things I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Queries on
Yeah, let's do it
below
quickly.
this one.
Let's, yeah, let's
I
do it
I
quick.
could only yeah, yeah.
Let's do
Sorry,
it
sorry.
quickly. Yeah. Just okay.
Okay, so
Just
we
read the
have to
question.
filter
Huh.
professor who is teaching science, correct?
Yes. And maybe you, what you can do is you can
Okay.
maximize your screen, like command plus plus,
Mhm.
so that you know it is easier for you to view, and also for me.
Okay. I don't have science. I believe I have social science, but
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
missed
Like
science
anyone,
because
anyone.
anyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, cannot I? Sorry, I couldn't see.
You need to just hide it. Hide that.
When I'm clicking on hide,
Hmm.
it is redirecting me to this.
Oh,
Okay, let me try again. Department. It is. You have syntax error. I have to put for space. I have to put underscore.
no, you don't need to do. I mean, put underscore. That's fine. Okay, two mistakes. Okay, first thing is that you are selecting, but what are the columns which you need to select? You haven't put that. It should be select star from professor,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
right? Select star
But
from
star
professor,
is yeah. It will give me all the this thing, right?
all the columns.
Uh, all the columns.
Yeah.
Select.
And second thing is, since you are not using in operator, you don't need to give round brackets.
Okay. Only for in operator we will use round
Yes,
brackets,
yes.
correct?
So in operator, like whenever you use in operator, you are basically giving a collection of items, right? It's not a singular
Mm-hmm.
item.
Yes, 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 yes. In operator is only for, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. And that's why we put it in brackets. Okay.
Okay,
And the next
this seems
next
good.
one
Yeah.
was select data from student enrollment where student has enrolled for course number 180 from student enrollment where course number, right? Course number is equal to 19180. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Uh, yeah. Okay. So now that you have done
Select.
this, yeah.
There is one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Select data from courses where courses title is in physics or maths or chemistry. I think I did this here because I could see that one.
Okay,
Select star from courses where courses title in maths, physics, chemistry.
that's fine. That's great. Okay, so now I hope you have understood until now, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
now that you have understood that how to write a query, how to create tables, what is database, what is MySQL, we can
Mhm.
actually now shift over
Mhm.
to actual UI to make things a lot easier,
Okay,
to make it like look more
okay.
presentable, and that is what dbeaver is. Okay, dbeaver is,
Mm-hmm.
and dbeaver is basically nothing but a UI tool which connects your database. Currently your
Mm-hmm.
database is residing in your local computer, that is why you're connecting to local host. Okay,
Yes.
and that is why the reason you will see that localhost and the MySQL port on which your MySQL server is running is 3306. So every other application runs on multiple ports, I mean different ports.
Okay,
For example, your mail SMTP server runs on 22. Your file
okay,
transfer FTP server runs on port 21. Your
okay,
SSH, like, or whenever you log in, that from one server to another server, that runs on port 24, right? And your internet, all your internet devices basically run on port 80. Okay,
okay.
so every application basically, so what are ports? Ports are nothing but like you need an interface, right? Like you basically,
Mm-hmm.
there are so many applications running in one computer. You basically need a
Mm-hmm.
specific address, right? So
To connect.
whenever you are trying to connect, so what is internet? Internet is nothing but a collection of computers all combined like in a basically network, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to connect to
Yeah,
one computer to another computer, you basically need a IP address, right?
correct.
Similarly, but
Yeah.
you think of like in your own computer, you have so many
Mm-hmm.
applications. Now you can't run
Mm-hmm.
everything on the same interface, right? you need to have
Yes.
different addresses for everything. So to create those different
Mm-hmm.
addresses, you have different ports. So MySQL runs on
Mm-hmm.
53306,
Mm-hmm.
Postgres SQL runs on 5436, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and like yeah, there are so many. You don't need to remember, but yeah, since we are learning MySQL,
Mm-hmm.
it runs on 3306.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, you can
Okay.
change this port to whatever port you want as well, but that we typically don't do
Okay.
because we generally like keep it default, so that because every other application has a standard port which we can easily understand. Okay, if some application is running on 3306, then it basically means that it should be MySQL. Okay,
MySQL.
so now here you will see that if you go to course, just double click on courses. Okay, now you give and on the right hand side can you see data? Yeah, you will easily see the
Yeah.
data. You don't need to now. On the back end, what does
Mm-hmm.
this on the back end, what does this application do is it writes a select statement for you.
Okay.
So whenever you click
Where
data,
here?
no, I mean
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
back end you don't see
Okay.
it.
In the back end. Okay. In the back end, it's already happening. Like
Yes,
I don't have to type the thing to see the data what's inside.
exactly.
Got the point.
Yeah, exactly. Like you say select star from the
Mm-hmm.
school dot courses. So it will
Mm-hmm.
give you all of the data, right? So now
Mm-hmm.
whatever we will do it here, so that it is easy for you to
Okay.
understand and like connect multiple tables and all that stuff. Okay. So now
Okay.
the next thing is now we will learn about more couple of things. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
let's start with and or condition. Okay.
And an or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to actually students. Let's go to students.
Okay.
Yeah. So in students, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want all of the students who have student number as 2,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and age 27.
Okay.
So here we
So.
are combining two
Mm-hmm.
conditions. If you remember the and or okay, don't
Oh,
update it. Then it will get updated.
some things.
You
I
can just cancel.
typed
Go down, go
something.
down, go down, go down. There is a cancel button in the bottom side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I want all of the students,
Mm-hmm.
okay, who are
Mm-hmm.
basically who have basically student number 2 and age 21. So so whenever I say and,
Mm-hmm.
it basically means whatever condition I have, both should satisfy.
Mm-hmm. Satisfied. Correct.
Okay, like both of them should be true. Then only it will return
Mm-hmm.
result. Can we try that?
Mm-hmm.
So what you need to do over here
Okay.
is you will say you will find that SQL on top, very top on the file panel. You will find SQL. Just click on it. Yeah. Now
Okay.
you here you can write your SQL query. So what you can
Okay.
write? You can say select star from students. And see, this is the reason why I wasn't at first lecture, I didn't wanted you to use
Mm-hmm.
this thing because it automatically gives you suggestions and all. So then
Mm-hmm.
it like
It's
it's
become easier.
yes,
Select star from students where student name, student number is equal to 2. Correct.
yes. Now and
But
space
and
and
2 I have, and yeah, where
and you have
age is equal to,
yeah, age equal
sorry,
to
and age is equal to 21.
yes. Now for running it, you can run it
Mm-hmm.
using the play button, the first play button. Okay, no database selected. Yes. So you need now whenever you are here, since like you don't need to like you need to select the database, but that's fine. But I will tell you, if you say if before this statement, if you say use school, then it will obviously
Mm-hmm.
go out, right? But there is a
Yeah.
trick. Without even using school, you can directly do this. That the how you can do this is, you just
Mm-hmm.
have to append uh, school dot students on the while mentioning the table name.
Okay. From.
School, yeah, school. No, no, school. First there will be school.
Okay. From
School
school
dot
dot
students.
students.
Yes. Now if you
Okay.
run it, see.
Got it.
So it now here you are not only mentioning the table name, but you are also
But
mentioning
also
the
the database.
database. Yes. So this, if you do, then you don't need to use the you don't basically need to use a use button. Yeah, sorry, not button, but use command.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So now if you see, out of all of the students, you are getting only one student, which is me, right?
Yeah.
Which satisfy, this row basically satisfy both of the conditions. That is,
Conditions.
yeah, the student number is 2 and the age is 21. Now if you
Mm-hmm.
say select star from school dot students where student number equal to 2, or instead of and, if you say or,
Mm-hmm.
just replace and with or. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
If you now run this, you will get
Mm.
either the students whose student number is 2,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or the students whose age
Which
is
age is
21,
21?
okay, or both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you able to understand the difference between and
Yeah,
or?
yeah, got it. Yeah, either I will get student number with 2,
Yeah,
or I will get the everyone with age 21, or both. If there is both, I will get both the datas.
exactly,
So
that's
I
right.
will get age also, whichever comes under 21. I will get student number also, whichever comes under 2, and I will get both age 21 also, and where student number 2 also, I will get all those datas as well.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Okay, so
Yeah.
now let's actually look at more things. Okay, like go to professor, go to data.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now here you have salary. Okay, now what I want, I will tell you the query and you have to write it. I want all of
Okay.
the professors, okay,
Mm-hmm.
whose salary is more than 90,000,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and they
Mm-hmm.
have joined after 2010.
Okay. More than 90,000 and joined after 2010.
Yes, year is 2010.
I can write it below here.
Yeah, you can write it, no worries. You can write it below here.
Select star from school dot professor professor where salary is more than how much you said?
90,000.
90,000. What, and what was the other condition?
And the joining date, the higher date should be
Mm,
more than 2010.
2010, right?
Yes. So for running this, I suppose you need to wait.
Did the first one?
No, 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 no. You don't need to delete it. You need to select it. Let's say select star from courses.
I got it here.
Okay. Okay, by default
Okay,
executes the
put
last
two.
statement. Okay, cool.
Incorrect, because 2010 I have to mention the full format, right?
Hmm.
With date and month.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Let me rewrite it. Here there is no option to go back to the previous query, like up button, where
No,
the
since you are
previous query
writing, since you are
automatically.
writing it here, right? Like it's not a terminal; it's
Mm-hmm.
basically application.
Mm-hmm. Why there is an extra P coming every time? I don't know for
I
professor.
will tell you why. So it is basically like the same alias, right?
Yeah.
Like what we did for MySQL on your laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, when you
Mm-hmm.
are combining multiple tables, right?
Okay.
You cannot like you cannot have you. I mean, it shouldn't be like you have to write always professor, professor, table, professor. You can just give a
We can
short
use.
form as P. So
Okay.
now
Okay.
whenever you say P dot last name, it will
Mm-hmm.
basically mean professor dot last name. That's basically a alias.
Okay. Alias. Yeah. Let's see.
Did you got the error?
Incorrect data value 2084 column, higher date at row 1.
So in even also whenever you are dealing with dates, you have to give it in
Mm.
inverted commas.
Okay.
I mean, you can just edit that query itself. I mean, if you want, that is.
Let's see. Think so. We got it.
Yes, that's right. Now, if you see that you are able to get all of the professors, okay, who are having a salary more than 90,000 and also
Mm-hmm.
have joined after 2010. These are both of the conditions, right?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to write a query where I want to get all of the professors, okay, data of all of the
Mm-hmm.
professors who either teach English or history.
Okay. Select staff from school aware department is equals to. I have to put them in curly brackets.
That's right, but whenever you are saying department equal to English, or again you have to say department equal to history.
Okay. And I have to put them in curly brackets, right?
Yeah, yeah,
In the
that's
in the
fine. You can
round
run
brackets.
it now. You can run it now. No, 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 don't have to put it in round
Run.
brackets. That's fine. You can run it now. One thing is that after your third statement, you have to put semicolon. Third statement. After the
From the part.
date wala thing, right? You have to put semicolon. Otherwise, it won't be
Okay.
the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can run it. You have got it, right? English
Yeah.
or history. Now, can you guess we can rewrite this last query using what we have
Mm-hmm.
already learned. Can you guess how we can do that?
Inoper
Exactly, using in
Inoperator.
operator.
Yeah.
So instead of like having or condition, or in is
Mm-hmm.
nothing but like a or condition itself. Like you can just say select star
Yeah.
from.
School dot professor where department in English. English and you said?
English and history.
You got it right.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope you understood this, right? Any
Yeah.
doubts,
If I
everyone?
want to delete this, I can just select all and hit delete.
On the UI, yes. Like
Yeah.
as in on the UI.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you can. But you don't need to. You can actually just Control Z, do Control Z.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually save this. Like if you say Control S, it will actually saved into a
Okay.
.sql file. So tomorrow, if you
Okay.
want, you can maybe just give this query. So just say
Okay.
Control S,
Control S. I hit, but
not Control S,
did
Command S.
it
Sorry,
say?
sorry. I always forget that you are on Mac. Command S. Yeah, it is now stored.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Okay. Now let's understand the question which you had asked about uniqueness. Like how do I make sure that in one table, in one column, there shouldn't be any
Mm-hmm.
duplicate keys, right?
Yeah.
So that is the concept of a primary key. Okay, what is a primary
Okay.
key in your SQL? Is it is nothing but that whenever you want uh, your table, okay, to do not have
Mm-hmm.
duplicates, okay,
Mm-hmm.
to always have like to basically to always be made to make sure that there are no duplicates, and also like it can be easily be uh, maintainable. Like when I say maintainable, for example, let's say roll number of a student, like using that one roll number, you can get the detail of every student, right? All of the student, like you don't have to
Yeah.
specifically call for any specific name or something else, right? So you can just basically using that, okay, using by setting a primary
Mm-hmm.
key, you will
Mm-hmm.
not only remove the duplicates, but also have a efficient way of storing your data. So but
Okay. One quick question. This
yeah,
primary key is applied on each and every column, right?
no, not
Like
necessarily.
whatever column I needed, or it's done on table level.
No, a primary key can be applied on like in one table, in one column only, okay. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is that you basically have typically have one primary key only,
Okay.
okay. Although the reason why is because actually you can only have one primary key in one table, okay.
Okay.
Because that one table, okay,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, that one primary key column will represent the
Mm-hmm.
entire row. Like for example, roll number.
I got your point.
Yeah.
In Smartsheet also there is a primary column.
Hmm.
Same thing where the primary column cannot have the same data. Like it has to go by 1, 2, 3. It also defines the sequence of the rows.
Yeah.
on the smart sheet. And yeah, so 1 to 100, maybe it cannot, same number cannot be repeated under the primary row, primary column, sorry. So in smart sheet also there is a similar concept. So I got, so primary key will be applied only under one column in a table, correct?
Yes, that's absolutely right. Okay. So now we will see how do we have this primary key done. Okay.
Okay.
So you can write one more. I mean, you can click on the SQL once more.
Okay.
I will send you a document on WhatsApp. Can you please download that? Download and keep it up. Nothing else.
Okay.
Just
Open it, or
open it on text notepad or somewhere. Yeah.
I don't know where it got. So I have this SQL Pro
You
Studio
can just
something.
yeah, you can disable this. I mean, close this.
Okay.
Go to your downloads.
Wait.
Just have to click on Finder.
Wait.
No, no, if you go down, right? If you go down, yeah. No, not about Finder. If you go down, yeah, that's
Uh,
fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. So now, if you open with, okay, you have Visual Studio as well. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can open it Visual Studio. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Now, in this entire thing, you will understand most of it. Although
Mm-hmm.
this may look a
Okay.
very big script, very big SQL script. So this is what we call as SQL script. Okay.
Okay.
So when we say SQL script, so line by line, your SQL server will
Mm-hmm.
run your all your queries line by line,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever queries it
Okay.
is, you don't have to write all. I mean, you don't have to basically write it line one by one. You can just copy this and post it on the SQL editor, and it will just run everything
Mm-hmm.
at once.
Okay.
Okay. But now, before doing that, we
Mm-hmm.
would like to understand what
Mm-hmm.
exactly is going on this script. Can you go upside?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell me what exactly is the first four lines of code, SQL code?
Okay. Create table department. So there is a table which is named department, and
Yeah.
under this table there are two columns.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
The department and division, and the primary key which is set is for department. So department column is the primary column. Okay,
Exactly.
then yeah, that's the gist of the first four.
Yeah. And then you are like basically inserting into the department table multiple departments, and then like
Yeah,
what is the
yeah.
uh,
Then the data is inserted under each this thing in the
yeah.
department
Yes.
column.
And how about the second table, regions?
Second table, region consists of three columns: region ID, region, and country. And region ID is integer, so it is basically numbers. And region and country are characters. And primary key set here is region ID.
Yes. So
Then
remember
data is
that the
inserted
primary
into
key
this.
can
Yeah.
be any column. Okay, it can be like it
Mm-hmm.
can be integer, it can be string, it can be even date as well. But the only thing
Mm-hmm.
which we have to keep in mind is that whatever entry that it will go, it should be unique. and this is how you basically
Unique
define a primary key. Just you have to say just primary key and give the column name under bracket.
under bracket.
Okay, yeah. So
Got it.
now if you go downside,
One question. We
yeah.
usually put inverted commas for texts, right?
Mm,
But this is since region ID is one of the columns, so that's why the database already knows this is an
exactly.
like this is
Yeah.
referring to region ID. That's why we did not put it under this, right?
Yes, that's right.
Did not define that this is text. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then there is create table employees. Employee ID is integer. First name, last name, email are all varchar characters, and hire date is date, which is a type of data type.
Yeah.
Date, there is date, date, and time, just time. I read about this. You asked me to read about the data,
Mm-hmm.
right? So data is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then date is one of them. Department is varchar again. Gender is varchar. Salary is integer. Region ID is integer. The primary key given here is the employee ID, which is
Yeah.
integer.
So you not only have date, you have month, you have year, you have time, you have date time, you have timestamp, you have you
Yeah.
have float, you have varchar, you have char, you have int, you have the
Binary
binary, yeah, the blob. You have blob
blob.
basically, binary large object,
Yeah.
which is
Large
basic,
object. Yeah.
yeah, which is basically used for storing lots and lots of information.
Yeah. There is also tiny blob, medium blob, long
Yes,
blob, like this. Enum.
yeah,
I
yeah,
read about it.
yeah.
Double is
That's
also
right.
there in numeric types,
Yes,
which is like bigger than what do you say? It's
integer.
bigger than float,
Yeah,
right?
float and bigger than integer, bigger than float. So it depends like what or how much
Mhm.
number do you want to, how much precision you want. Like for example,
Yes, yeah.
if you want to store the value of pi, okay, then
Mm-hmm.
the entire value
Mm-hmm.
of pi, no database in this world can store the entire
Mm-hmm.
value of pi.
Okay.
The entire value. It's not like 3.14. No, 3.1434. I don't know what that, but then it is very like if you can Google, okay, entire value of pi, you will see that it
Mm-hmm.
goes to million digits. So you can't actually.
Oh, pi. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
1 million digits. Yeah.
it's actually more than that, but yeah, people generally don't
Mm-hmm.
go to go beyond that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then there is bit also, right? Which is just 0 to 1.
yeah. That is
Correct.
not bit. That is boolean.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
boolean.
Okay.
Boolean is basically like, so suppose it is having a switch off on and off. It will only have
Okay.
two possible data types, true or false.
Okay. Or
Zero means
false.
false, one means true.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
for
Okay.
example, like you can basically have a column with respect to let's say products, like
Okay.
inventory, the column name can be inventory present. Now inventory
Mm-hmm.
present is basically like asking whether then,
Only has two possibilities. Yeah.
yeah, true or false.
If it's available or it's not available. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now what we need to do is we need to, we know that how to create a database using command line. There is nothing but create database, whatever you can have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we
Mm-hmm.
have to create a database uh, on the on that UI. So can you go to that UI? Okay.
Okay.
Uh, you can just choose new script.
Okay.
Okay. Select on databases on the left hand side, just after localhost you will say databases. Right click.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, no, as in right click, control, press
Oh,
control
sorry.
and right click.
Control and right click. Okay.
Create new database.
Okay.
Give the name of the database as
Uh,
wait, what you can give the name is you can give any name, doesn't matter.
Company name.
Yeah, you can give company name. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
But if you are giving spaces, okay, space, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think so. It would be eligible. You can, instead of spaces, you can give underscore. Yes. Just okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you refresh, it is already present. You can just double click on that. Aramex, Emirates, yeah. Okay. Now inside this, you have created
Mm-hmm.
new script, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what you need to do is you need to select that entire file, go to that file which I had sent you on Visual Studio Code. Yes. On starting of the file, write used whatever database you have just created. Just write a statement. Use that database.
Here.
Yeah, yeah. Just yeah. Use space
Mm-hmm.
Aramex or whatever you have created.
I don't think so, but this is connected with us.
No, no, don't
Correct?
worry.
With our.
And then semicolon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to
Copy
copy this.
and then
Okay.
paste it over there.
Till the end, right?
Yeah, till the end. Just you can say
Okay.
command A. Command A will basically uh,
Yeah.
get all of the thing. Okay. Now,
Okay.
now the second, the second, no, no, the third option which you have. Yeah, you have
Okay.
to run it. Yeah, just click on it. That basically means you're executing this entire script. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So what it is showing saying is that this entire script will result into a large output. We won't be able to show
Mm-hmm.
you all of the output. So it is, see,
Mm-hmm.
the statistics, the queries, the number of queries, the updated rows, and executed time, and all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff it is showing. Now if you go to the
Mm-hmm.
RMX database, you can expand it. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. You have to refresh it. So
Okay.
yeah, you close this, load it again. Okay. No, no. Right click databases, refresh. Yeah, again. Yeah, click on it. Okay, where did it go? Can you expand? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can see
It
it
is
now.
there. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So now what you have done? This is your departments table. This is your regions
Mm-hmm.
table. This is your employees table. And you will see that the primary key
Primary key
of all of the mentioned tables are present,
highlighted. Yeah.
highlighted, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely right. Okay.
I can close all this.
Yeah, you can close. No issues.
So it will be less dramatic. It's too many
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah.
I'll save the scripts which I've already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that we have learned and what is primary
Mm-hmm.
key and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also we have
Mm-hmm.
seen how to use where condition and have multiple
Mm-hmm.
conditions enrolled and all that stuff. Now
Mm-hmm.
suppose that I am asking you that
Mm-hmm.
if you go to, let's say, go to department table. No, no, go to employees
Okay.
table.
Okay.
Okay, if you click on employees, yeah, I want to know Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you see all of the columns, you can actually close the value button, the right hand side value, right? You can just close it. No use of it.
Okay.
You will see that there is a department table here, right? Now,
Yeah.
I want to basically count how many employees do I have in department
Mm-hmm.
sports and toys.
Sports and toys.
Yes, I want to
Okay.
count. I don't want to see the entire data. I want to get a count.
Count of.
Exactly. Similarly, like count of, yes.
Okay.
You can close the script,
Where
by the
can
way.
I write it?
Yeah, you can just close the script and create a new script.
When I click on this, this is coming.
No, no. You click on that and say new script. SQL editor.
Click on
Click
this.
on click on that. Even the option which you have right now, SQL editor.
Mm-hmm.
SQL editor, new SQL script.
Okay, there is a shortcut also. Let me remember this. Okay. Okay. So you want the count of employees
Yeah.
under
So
department.
for calculating count, right? Select count.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. You don't. Select count. Counts of star.
Mm-hmm.
You want count of
Okay.
all of the records, like basically all of the
Star
columns.
where
Star
star
inside the bracket.
star inside the bucket.
Yes.
Okay.
From
From
department
departments
where.
where
Sorry. No, from employees.
in from
From
employees
employees. Yes.
from employees where
Department
department
in
in
toys and sports.
toys sports. Sports is correct, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sports. Yeah, it is correct. Now run it. How much are you getting?
81.
Okay. Can you double check with by what you can do is you can remove the count. This is a count is a aggregated function. Okay.
Okay.
On the you just
Mm-hmm.
remove instead of saying count, you can just say star and run it. So now you will see
81.
that both of the
81
department.
records are there.
Exactly.
Are
That's
matching.
absolutely right. Right. So if you
I can
remove,
copy paste a script like a syntax.
yeah, yeah, you can copy paste.
Yeah,
Okay.
like this.
Now if you remove the where department and you just say select count star from employees, then what do you think you will get?
Select select
Count of star
count of star from
from
employees.
employees without the where condition, then what do you think you will get?
It will give me the total number of employees, not only for this department but for all the other departments.
That's absolutely right. Can you try? Yeah.
1000.
So we have
You
1000
want me
records.
to
Great.
check it?
I mean, that's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
I know it is 1000 only. So, but yeah, this is for your own confirmation. And
Mm-hmm.
now, okay, now if I want, if I want to
Mm-hmm.
limit, okay, limit my, let's say if you see, you can just write select star from employees. Okay, select
Okay.
star from employees.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose if you want the employee sorted by, like we do the sorting, right, from A to Z, from high to
Yeah.
low. So if you want the employees, whenever you are listing the employee, you want it to be sorted by some column. Let's say first name.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's say first name. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
also do that.
Okay.
That why you can do is select star from employees.
Mm-hmm.
Now there will be a clause called as order by. Order by,
Order by.
order space by,
Okay.
and then the column name which you want. For example, first name.
So prime here also the primary key will always be on first, and this from the second we will see the first name.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Now here the primary key, although here you are not now able to see in a proper sequence, since you have sorted
Mm-hmm.
it, since you have basically
Sorted it. Correct.
sorted your
Mm.
mod your
First name.
output by first name. That is why you are able to
Mm-hmm.
see first name Abbott, Abby, Adam,
Mm-hmm.
Adia, all that. Like basically all of the A
Mm-hmm.
people coming into first, and
Okay.
then the if you see the last, if you want to see the last
Mm-hmm.
record, then you just press the if you go downside, right, very down,
Okay.
you will see that last button, like here, arrow and then pipe, arrow pipe next to, yeah,
Here.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah, this one, that one, yes. So you will see the thousand employee is named Zita.
Mm-hmm. What if I put two contradictory statements? Will it give me output?
Yeah, you can say order by first name and then order by let's say
Employee ID.
last name. Yeah, employee ID also works. Yeah, that's fine. Comma, first name, comma, employee ID.
Okay.
But even then, it will sequence will matter. Okay, first,
Mm-hmm.
first it will order by first name, and then it will
Mm-hmm.
order by employee ID.
From employees, order by first name
Take first name and then last name. Let's do that.
and
No, no, not and, comma. First name, comma.
oh sorry, employee ID
Yes.
in brackets or
No, no, no. That's fine. Just put, yeah,
okay,
semicolon.
it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, because I will tell you why. Because uh, it already did it
Sorted.
sorted by first name, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you use first name and then last name, if you do first name,
Mm-hmm.
and if you, instead of saying
Mm-hmm.
employee ID, you say last name, you will find the difference. You will find that the first name first A all comes, and then the last name
Mm-hmm.
A comes.
No, it is still the same, right?
Wait, first name ascending. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
it's sorted. It's sorted. It's already sorted pretty much. You can see the emails as well are coming from with A first.
yeah. That's because the first name is of A, right? That's the reason.
A, yeah.
So if
Mm-hmm.
you want, if you can basically interchange it. Like let's say let's sort it by last name and then first name. Then you will see the difference. Let's first, yeah, first name and then, so last name and then first name. Yes. If you now run it, can you go up,
Okay.
see the first records?
Yeah, last name is with A, starting from A.
Yeah,
And the first name is EB.
yeah.
But B should come before E, right?
No, so
If I'm sorting.
if you see here, the last name is
Mm-hmm.
AB. Okay, and
Okay.
the only one which is coming in is Emily. That's the AB, and then the second
Mm-hmm.
name is AC. For AC, after that
Yeah.
B is coming. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
not only
Yeah.
takes the first character, but it also takes all of the characters to sort. Anyways, now you can one more thing which you can try is, instead of doing first name last name, you can actually try hire date. Select start from employees, order by hire date. You will see that the
Yeah.
first one always comes into first, and after hire date, okay, uh, if someone hire, if now see, if now first is Norby and then Cassandra, right? Now if you
Mm-hmm.
give
Mm-hmm.
first name after hire date, if you give first name, run it,
Cassandra and all.
Cassandra
Yeah.
will come first, because obviously C is, so it first orders by the hire date, and then it orders by first name.
Mm-hmm.
Now one more thing, what is the order of the sorting here? Is it ascending or descending?
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Sorry.
Like, what is the order sequence? Is it ascending or
It's it's descending, right?
no, no, it's ascending actually. The by default,
Ascending from A to okay.
yeah, so it,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, what I was saying is that the by default value of order by statement is ascending. Now suppose if you want descending, then after
Mm-hmm.
higher date, okay,
Mm-hmm.
give space,
Okay.
then write DESC, which is short form of descending, yes, and then run it. So now the latest guy who has joined the team will come first, and then
And the
it will
first name will be
first name
sorted.
will be sorted. Yes. Okay. Now, what if I wanted the top five guys who have joined very recently? Only the top five. I don't want all of them.
Okay.
Then what will you do?
There is a command for like greater than no latest five, right?
Hmm.
Mhm. Top five guys.
So in SQL there is a command called as limit. Okay, suppose if
Okay.
you just want the top five guys,
Okay.
after obviously doing sorting or whatever you have done. For example, in this case I want the top five guys. Okay, you can just say, you can write a
Mm-hmm.
new query, copy the same query,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like if you have copied it, yeah, copy, and then once you copy paste, and then remove the first name.
Mm-hmm.
After order higher date, remove the comma as well.
This.
High, yeah, higher date
Okay.
descending, you'd say
Mm-hmm.
limit 5.
Like this.
Yes, now run it. So you will
Okay.
only get the top 5 rows.
Okay.
Okay, any doubts until now?
No. No doubts.
Okay, so now suppose if I want ascending, the oldest guys who are in the organization, then
Mm-hmm. Ascend instead of descend.
yeah, so for writing, although it is by default, but if you want to
Mm-hmm.
write it, then you can just say ASC. So now you will get the
Okay.
top 5.
And if I add one more condition saying that first name,
Hmm. Then it
then
will
it will
just
come.
sort, yeah, then it will just sort within the first name. So remember the order of execution, right? What happens
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
that you first select the data, okay,
Okay.
then apply the
Mm-hmm.
filter. What, suppose if you have any filters, okay,
Okay.
if you have any
Okay.
filter, the filter as in where condition, then you
Okay.
after applying the filter where condition, then you after
Mm-hmm.
reading the data you order whatever order you
Mm-hmm.
do, order by, and then you present the
Mm-hmm.
data.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we first selecting the data from employees.
Yeah.
Then you said to war the data, like
Filter basically.
filter the data. The
Yeah.
filtering is order, not ordering. The filtering is like I want to filter only this to this, and then I order it, and then I show the data. Correct. So I can exit for to just to give an example of this, I'll say select star from employees. Then by filtering, I can use where condition where department is in condition toys and sport, and order by hire date, something like this, ascending, and then limit 5, something like this. I can do right.
Yeah. So see, I will show you. Okay.
Just give me a second, okay?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Hello.
Yeah. I
Hello.
have actually
Yeah.
sent you a WhatsApp message. So I mean the image actually.
Okay.
If you can see on the image, the order of execution is properly
Hmm.
written over there.
Okay.
Like we will see how exactly, or we have until now see from where we haven't seen group by having, we have seen select order by limit. Can you
Mm-hmm.
share your screen by the way?
I'm not sharing my screen.
No.
Okay. So the order is from, okay, we are choosing from where I'm choosing the data.
Yes.
Okay. Then filter. I'm filtering using where clause.
Yes.
Then I group by. Group by is aggregate the base data. That is
Yes.
order by. No,
No,
not
no, no,
right.
no. That is
Group
different.
by we have not used.
We have not used, like I will just tell you a understanding, right? Suppose if you want
Okay.
to calculate the sum of all of the employees who are working in sports department,
Okay.
so then what you do in Excel, you basically filter down to toys
Mm-hmm.
department employees, and then take a sum
Mm-hmm.
of all of the salary of all of the
Mm-hmm.
employees, right?
Yeah.
So that is what a group by operation does. We will see in detail, don't worry. And having is also
Okay.
related to that only, don't worry about it.
We did that right in count.
Yeah, we did it, but that was not like segregated in different departments. Like it was for all of the employees. Like you are basically counting for in using the where condition, you were counting for You can, I mean, there are
No, we
one.
did it for departments, right? Two departments there. So we did the filter.
Yeah, yeah. See, I will tell you what's the difference between group by now that we are speaking of. Okay. Now let's
Okay.
suppose that, okay, now you want to calculate uh, the sum of the count of employees, the count of employees
Okay.
individually for toys department and for sports department. Can you do it
Okay.
with a single where clause?
Uh-huh. No, 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 no.
So that is where the group by comes into
That is,
picture.
okay. I that now it's clear.
Yeah.
That was giving me the sum of both the departments, but not based on single
Yeah, it was
department.
giving a count of all the employees from from both of the departments, but not
Yeah.
individually. But if you want to individually, then you have to use group by.
Okay.
But we will see that. Don't worry. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we will see next lecture, not today. But yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the execution. So in the interview, you might get asked that what is the order of execution of a SQL query.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
this is the execution.
So I have to give them the full thing like
Yes,
from and
yes.
then the function of what is from.
Yeah, they will typically ask the flow. Like you can just then explain the okay. Say it starts from, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it basically it indicates that which data are we querying, and then the
Mm-hmm.
second step would be that we are trying to we will see whether the query consists of a where condition. If there is a where
Mm-hmm.
condition, then or that is very obvious, right? Because you won't select the data first and then apply the filter. You will first apply
Mm-hmm.
the filter and then only you will select the data.
Correct.
So the second statement which will get executed is where, and then group by having we
Mm-hmm.
will see, and then after that only we read the data using
Mm-hmm.
select statement, and after selecting
Mm-hmm.
the data, then you order it by whatever column you want,
Mm-hmm.
and after ordering it by, then you limit like how
Give a
many,
limit.
you give limit like top 5, top 10, top 100 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Understood?
Okay. Understood.
Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah. Now if you go back, now what happens here is now that you have understood order by and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's say, uh, wait a minute. Yeah. Now you have understood about count, and also now let's say I want a count of employees,
Mm-hmm.
okay, whose salary range from range between
Mm-hmm.
20,000 to 25,000.
Okay.
So
Select
select count of
select count
star,
of star from employees
yes, from employees
where salary is
greater than
in between
20,000.
greater than 20. I have to put it in inverted commas, right?
No, no,
No,
no.
right?
Since salary is an integer, you don't have to.
Integer. Okay. Okay.
And
And where
no,
salary
you don't.
is
Where will only come once. Salary
okay.
will come
Okay.
twice, but where will only come
Okay.
once. And
Okay.
salary is
And
less than 25.
salary is less than 25.
25,000, yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
How much are you getting?
29.
29. That's great. Now, see here, you are writing salary two times, right?
Okay.
Salary, uh, but whenever you are talking about some specific range, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
whether like some specific like min max specific range,
Mm-hmm.
then instead of
Mm-hmm.
like doing like this, you can also use between operator. So
Okay.
copy the same exact query.
I'll write it.
Okay.
Mm.
Where salary between 20,000. No, you don't have to give brackets. 20,000
Okay.
and and space and 25,000.
Okay.
Same output. If you increase it
Yes.
by 30,000, then you will get a different output.
Let's see. Yeah, different output.
Okay. So this is a between operator which you can use.
I can use it for date as well, correct?
Yes, exactly. You can use it for data as well. Like suppose if I want all of the count of all of the employees who have joined between 2005 to 2015, you can also get that.
Select count from employees where hire date between. We don't know what is the format, right, for the date.
Oh no, the date is you can just say higher date between whatever date you want.
Okay, 2010 01 01 and 2020 01. I have to put it in bracket, inverted commas, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. Okay. So
Till now, actually, it's looking easy because when I was like learning how from online, it was so complicated. I was thinking that this is too hard for me, but it's not that hard. I mean, till now, maybe ahead, I don't know.
no, it's you just need a like proper guidance. I mean, yeah, I mean typically what happens, the biggest challenge is see, I mean to be honest, it's not like I'm trying my best to teach you like
Hmm.
in very good manner so that you understand,
Hmm.
but also now that you have someone live you can ask doubts
Hmm.
to, then your confidence is always high that okay, I can get the
Yeah.
concepts.
If
Okay.
I make mistake, yeah, okay, there is someone.
Okay.
Sure, sure.
Okay, now
Hmm.
I will give you one condition. You have to think about it first. So remember this
Okay.
rule, okay, that whenever uh, like before even writing a single line of code, okay,
Hmm.
you always should think that before after listening to the question you should always think, okay, what should be the probable query before even
Hmm.
typing in a single word.
Okay.
So for example, what I want is right now, okay, that I want all of the employees
Hmm.
whose salary is greater than uh, 165,000,
Hmm.
okay, whose salary is
Hmm.
greater than 165,000,
Hmm.
or the department should be in sports, okay,
Hmm.
and also the gender should be male.
Also, the gender should be male.
Yes.
Okay, so employee salary
So
should be
here
more
the
than
compulsory,
165,000.
yeah, the compulsory condition is that the department should be sports,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
Mm-hmm.
the gender should be male. This is one
Mm-hmm.
compulsory condition, okay,
Okay.
or the salary should be more than 16,500 165,000.
1,000. Yeah, 165,000. Okay. So first I will write uh, about the department.
Okay.
Select star from employees where department is sports
Hmm.
and gender is equal to क्या male, gender
Yes.
is equal to male,
Yes.
or salary is greater than 1600, 165,000.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. Can
Should I write it?
there's a little trick in it, but I will tell you. But yeah, you got the concept right. Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Select a star from employees where department is equal to uh, sports, right?
Yes.
Sports and gender is equal to male, correct?
Yes. Male. So the gender male is like M. It would be M,
Okay,
just capital M.
okay.
Okay.
Or salary is
Greater than.
greater than, this is the sign for greater, right?
Uh,
No,
so remember this. Okay.
wait.
Whenever we say greater, so greater should
Mm-hmm,
be like whatever column you have. The it
mm-hmm.
should have 2 points of the arrow.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it
The
what.
column will have 2 points of arrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
And
now
lesser will have,
yeah, this the
yeah, yeah.
since here you are saying since the 2 points of the arrow is pointed opposite to salary, it means lesser than. If it points
Okay.
towards salary, it is greater than.
Like this.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, if it's pointing towards the column. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see if it comes. No, there is some.
Yeah. There is some error, right?
Yeah.
What does it show?
Check
So
syntax to user next.
yeah, so don't worry, I will tell you what's the error. Okay, the only trick
Mm-hmm.
here is that since you cannot use and or simultaneously. Okay,
Okay.
because then it negates it. Then the SQL doesn't understand which one should I ignore and which one should I take.
Okay.
So since my compulsory condition is that the department should be sports and
Mm-hmm.
the gender should be male,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can just have both of them combined with a round bracket.
This one.
Yeah, and starting as well. No, no,
Like
no, no, no,
this.
no, no, no. Starting as in from department.
Okay. So this will be one and
Exactly.
okay.
Now this entire condition will become one. It will act as one.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it is like two different conditions, but both of
Mm-hmm.
them will act as one and the other one will act as separate.
I know this. I use this in Power Query
Okay.
editor in Power BI. Something similar to this.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
yes, yes.
Yeah, you can just run
Yeah,
it
yeah. I
now.
know this. Why it didn't come? I don't know.
No, no, that's completely fine. I mean, you got the logic itself. That's actually great. Okay, now, yeah,
There's some
so,
error
yeah, the error is that on the second last line, you have not included semicolon.
here. Okay, I don't know. I have put before, but
Yeah, now if you
yeah,
run it,
yeah,
but this is actually not giving the right output. Select star from employees where okay, you have to remove the e dot gender. Just remove e dot gender, and also put a space between where and department. Where and round brackets and department. Yeah. Now run it.
yeah,
Are you getting 17 employees? Yeah,
yeah,
you are
yeah.
getting 17 employees. That's
What
great.
is e dot gender? Why did it come? I believe
Because
I just
like
used
if
the
you see select
autocorrect.
star from employees, it automatically come E, like the short form of
Mm,
E. So that is there. Now
okay,
can you
okay.
try running? Can you try running it without square brackets?
Without these brackets.
Yeah. without the round brackets actually, not square brackets.
It's
Still
working.
you are getting it right, but
Yeah.
this doesn't necessarily mean that you will get every time, because right now it is able to understand, but sometimes to keep things simpler we should always follow to have the round
Yeah.
bracket, because then
One
only you will
condition.
understand.
Yeah. If there is like if there is more than two conditions,
Yeah,
I should try to club the like the primary two conditions as one under one bracket, and the other condition uh, can be separate, right?
exactly, that's absolutely right. Okay, so now I will give you one more query. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
I want the first name and email, only
mm-hmm,
specific first name and email of
mm-hmm,
all the employees
mm-hmm,
whose department is tools,
mm-hmm,
gender is female,
mm-hmm.
and salary is more than 11,000. Salary is more
Okay,
than 110, like it is like 1 lakh 10,000.
okay. Let's. So you want employees where department is
Tools,
tools and gender is male,
gender is female. F.
female.
Yes.
Okay, gender is female, and the salary is 110
Yeah,
something
110,
one
like 1 lakh 10,000.
1,10,000. And what is the first thing you said?
First, I do not want all
By
of the
first name,
records. I want the first
all
name
the
and
records.
email. I do not want all
Okay.
of the records. I just want first name and email. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
बंदे को
Wait.
मैं स्क्रीन एक भी बार प्रेजेंट नहीं किया अभी तक। मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ तू लिख, मैं तेरे को बताऊंगा, गाइड करूँगा, तू लिख। और लिख रहा है अच्छे से वो।
Okay. I'll say select star from employees where department is equal to tool and gender is equal to F.
Yeah, okay.
Then I will filter by uh, using in operator.
And then like
Uh,
gender equal to female, department equal
mhm,
to tools, and then salary
mhm.
also should be more than.
Yeah. Salary also more than this.
Yeah,
In
you
uh,
don't need in you don't need in
okay,
is
okay,
only in is only used when you are filtering the data.
okay.
But here, when
So we
instead of saying select star basically, as we discussed, select star basically means you want all
gives
of the
everything. Yeah,
columns.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Select. Then I have to put the name of this last name. Select last name and
Yes,
what was the other thing? Email
email. Yes,
from where department is equal to tool and gender is equal to F or salary is equal to this.
yes,
Correct?
yes. That's right. Go ahead.
Select last name, right?
Yeah, last name, first name, doesn't matter. Like whatever you want.
First name is not coming. Actually. It's there. Last name is there.
Yeah, it is there. No, like you can see on the.
Uh,
So it is the reason why it is
yeah.
not
Yeah.
coming is because you haven't selected the data, the table. Once you select the
Okay.
table, then it will showcase.
Okay. Select last name and you said two things, right? Last name and email. So
Then
it
you
should be comma,
comma. Yeah, it should be comma.
yeah, comma and email where
No, no.
department.
Now that you have selected what you want, you have to also
Mhm.
select from which table you want, right? Like how we do select
Okay,
star from.
yeah. From yeah, sorry. So from what is the name of this table? From employees
Yes,
where department is equal to tools, right?
Yeah.
tools. I can
And gender.
wait.
Yeah.
And gender is equal to F or
No, here you don't need or. I'm saying the department should be tools. I'm saying the
okay.
gender should be F, and I'm saying the salary should also be more than 1,10,000. Everything
Okay,
is
okay.
and.
So I can use two and statements in one this thing.
Yeah, here since everything is and, right?
Okay.
Whenever there is a mix of
And
and or, then only you have to club. Okay,
mm,
because it will be like the SQL will be like konsa pakadu konsa chodu. But
yeah.
in this in condition of and, everything has to be true. Or in condition
Okay.
in query where everything is or, anyone is or, then it's fine.
Okay.
So whenever there
Select
is
last name in email. Yeah. So I got the point where if it's and the condition should always be there should conditions should always be met to in order to get the data.
yes,
And for or if the conditions are not meeting also all the conditions, but whatever if one of the condition is meeting, it will give that,
exactly.
or it will give both the conditions. And yeah, correct.
Yes, that's right. And whenever you are
Okay.
using and or both on the same query, then it is always
Mhm.
a better idea to club the one where you have multiple conditions involved, like the query which we have solved earlier, where
Yeah.
department equal to sports and gender equal to m, both should come in
Mhm.
square round brackets, and then or
Mhm.
salary.
This should work, right?
Yeah, this will work.
Let's see. Got it.
You are getting right. Five
Yeah.
recorders. Yeah.
If
Okay.
I add here department also,
Hmm. Now run it.
once I get the department tables. Just like this, whatever table I have, I can whatever column I have, I can write, and
Exactly.
then I can.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Okay.
Good, I forgot about this star and the one to choose the columns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Star will always give us all the columns. So yeah,
Yes. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So now, okay, now one more thing is what we would like to understand is there are certain now you are lucky that okay, this thing actually is like not case sensitive, but typically databases are case sensitive. When I say case
Okay.
sensitive, say if for as of now capital F and small f is similar, like you will get the same output.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
but not all of the databases are case sensitive.
Okay.
Okay, it might happen that those two things are very different. For
Mhm.
dealing with those case sensitives, and
Mhm.
whenever we are not very sure that okay, which one we should go for, okay,
Mhm.
then what we should typically do is use
Okay.
text functions. So when I say
Okay.
string functions, it basically means that a lowercase, uppercase.
Yeah.
So if you want to match, for example, let's say I want to match, write a query, select star from employees,
Okay.
star from employees,
Okay. Select star from employees.
where
Where?
upper, you say upper of
Mhm.
department, inside it that the column name will come department, and then
Mhm.
equal to
Okay.
right in lowercase tools. like string, actually string. No, 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 not lowercase, as in lowercase, as in uh, like inverted commas. Yeah, tools. It would be tools, plural form.
Okay.
Run it. See, even though you are saying select upper department, right? I will show you now, right? uh, Select department,
Only department.
only department, upper of
Okay.
department, comma, upper of department, comma, lower of department, from employees. Just run it. Or you can even specifically do it for one specific department, which is your wait,
Tools.
yeah, tools, yes.
And if I change this to lower, let me check.
It will still work.
Okay.
So you are getting right. Department, the actual department is capital T, and then everything is, it is
Hmm.
camel case,
Okay.
right? uh, Camel case, or no, I don't think so, camel case. Yeah, camel case, I only, I suppose. And then the upper department is, everything is has become upper, and then everything has become
Okay.
lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
after lower department, say comma,
Here.
yeah, say comma, length of department. Now length of department will give you how long this word is, as in the length of,
Length of.
no, 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 not length of, like how you have lower, right? Similarly you have to like get the bracket.
Length. Execute.
Yeah, make give a space, but give a space
Where?
after a lower of
Length.
length of department, and then, no, 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 not here, like after length of department, between from and department.
Okay.
Like even though you don't fix it, this will work in this id, because this id is designed in that way to handle all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you run this thing on the same console, it won't run it. Yeah. So what is the department length,
5.
right? Okay. Now, but you will okay. Now remove the where condition and run it.
What is the length of department?
Number of characters in that department word. Like you can
Okay.
count. Like sports is basically of
Yeah.
six
5 letter, 6 letter.
six letters, and tools is 5 letters,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you will see that
So
sports is
we are
getting
seeing
repeated.
upper and lower here. So
Mhm.
these are updated like this in our database. There are some which are
No,
in
these are
small and.
temporary tables. So whatever output you get, right? This
Mm-hmm.
become a temporary table which you can download, which you can play around, which you can download in CSV or Excel, or which you can showcase in your Tableau reports or Power BI reports and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is
Okay,
basically
okay.
a temporary table. It doesn't, it won't update, or it won't create any new table. It is a temporary table which gets deleted once you rerun the query.
Mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
now but you will see
Suppose
that
if I want, see,
huh,
I want to put this in BI,
hmm,
okay, only particularly only this table
yeah,
after putting all the formulas and not formulas, all the clauses.
hmm,
I have, I got an output. Okay, I filtered it, I ordered it, and I got the final result. I can copy this or save this and get the output of this in BI, correct?
yeah,
Instead of actually changing whatever was the main database,
exactly.
correct?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
also do it do this exact same thing on Power BI also, but Power BI you have to manually do it. But once you have the query, you can just copy paste the query, and then
Hmm.
using this query, you the Power BI or Looker or Tableau,
Automat
whatever, it will query the
automatically update.
MySQL server, and it will get the output and showcase in the Power BI.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll just copy the query from here to here, and I will just paste it in the query box for in Power BI, and then I will save it. It will connect with the server of MySQL, and then it will give me the data. Correct?
That's right.
Yeah. Also, I can take this as a CSV format and then upload it also, right? That is
Yeah,
also
yeah,
another way.
yeah. That's also another way. But it is like good if you can direct query it.
Because it
Obviously,
will give me the live data
yeah,
instead of this. Correct. Now, suppose if there is something which got updated in the database from the server,
yeah.
okay, and I will not get the live one. Whatever was previously downloaded from the CSV file, that will only reflect in the Power BI. Correct.
That's absolutely right.
Okay.
Okay. So now, yeah. So now after this, right? Uh, but then what you are here seeing is that wait, that you are seeing duplicates, right? Like tools is
Duplicates.
sports is repeated, clothing is
Mhm,
repeated, phones and tablets are repeated. In fact, this thing is repeated for like for all of the records. Like if you see, if you go to the last row,
mhm,
if you go
mhm.
to the last row, you will see once more. If you go, like it will go to until 1000. But do you really think that all these repeated are like 1000 unique values? No, right?
No.
So for avoiding this, okay,
Mhm.
for avoiding the duplicate values, there is a distinctive command, SQL command, which you can use, which is called as distinct. So whenever
Okay.
you want non-duplicate values, you will just write
Mhm.
at the start of select statement whatever column you want distinct. Okay, you will say
Okay.
select distinct department.
Select distinct
Yeah, distinct department, and then followed by,
department.
since department is now distinct, that it will now not, like it won't duplicate itself, then obviously
Yeah.
the other columns won't also duplicate itself, right?
Correct. Correct.
So you
Let
just
me
have to
just
write
try this.
distinct only once.
It will not repeat. Now only there are, because since there are 27 department, only 27 data is here.
Exactly. Understood? So this is how,
Understood.
like, as opposed to 1000 records, you're now getting only 27 records. Can you get me uh, distinct?
Mhm.
Okay, wait. I want schema distinct. Can you get me distinct last name?
Last name of employees.
Yes.
Select listing last name from employees. No other this thing, right?
No, yes, that's it.
Thousand, not thousand. 992
So last name of 8 employees is repeated,
was repeated.
right? So instead of getting 1,000
Yeah,
employees, you are getting only 992
992.
employees. Okay. So yeah.
And if I want to filter out the whatever the data, whatever the eight names which are same, how will I do that? If I want to identify which eight names are there,
Okay.
how will I do that?
So now to do that, okay, we can do that. We can do that by using group by. Okay, I will tell
Okay,
you the since we have already almost completed, and there is some time. I will tell you the statement. You just write it. Don't understand it for now, but I will tell you.
okay,
Okay, so just write select last name, last underscore name, comma, count of last name. Okay,
hmm.
from
I got.
employees,
uh,
where no where just say group by last name, order by. No, just do this, just run this. I want you to first see the output. So what it will do, it will give you the count of all of the last names.
and whichever is not one, you will filter like that.
Yes, exactly.
Then if I want to write that,
So now after
select.
that, no, after that, yeah, you can copy this entire query,
Okay,
paste. After group by last name, you will say having. No, group by last name will remain.
okay,
There are two ways actually doing this. I will first show you the simplest method. uh, having having uh, count of last name. No, you don't have to say count. That's fine, you can say habit. Okay, let's build this habit. After you say select last name, count of last name, right? You say count of
hmm,
last name as cnt. You rename that
okay,
you rename that column as cnt. So count last name as, you
hmm,
just say after the bracket close, say as
as
whatever you want to name it, like
okay,
cnt. Okay, now in
okay,
the end, having is say having count cnt more than one.
having
Yeah, just now run it. So these are
these
the
are the.
8 data point, I mean last names, which repeats twice,
So it's actually like Excel,
more or less,
same
yes.
thing. Yeah, where you will just identify okay which are the two one. When you're making pivot, also you can get the total number of like you can get the count.
Yeah, yeah.
So if a particular product is more than repeated more than once, it will give you the count, and
So
after that you can see which one is that.
yeah, so since
Yeah,
these are
select
like
last name.
since these are like simpler use cases, yeah, definitely it is easier. But once the query goes beyond complex, where there are multiple conditions, multiple group bys, and lot of advanced function gets used, then the query becomes
Mhm.
quite complex. As of now, it's okay. I mean, but the only good thing about is that in Excel you might like require a lot of manual thing, like you have to first count it and like apply formulas and all that stuff. And also it is like limited to data, like you can't process a lots and lots of data. But in case of SQL,
Correct.
you can process lots and lots of data and also integrate it wherever you want.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you have seen that how now this was one method. Okay. Now
Mhm.
let's say that I want to, instead of saying the having, instead of using having, I can
Mhm.
I can do one more thing as well. Select the second last query where where you haven't used having, just group by. Yeah, select the second last query. Yeah, copy it.
Sorry. Copy,
Yeah, put it
paste,
in round brackets, and don't remove the semicolon
plug.
and put it in round brackets. The entire query in round brackets.
Okay, from here to here.
No, no, no. From select to select as well.
Okay.
Okay, now this becomes your table. This acts as your table, which has
Mhm.
information of not only uh, like the last name with count one, but also count two. This becomes your one table. Now what you do,
Okay.
you write in the beginning, select star from. This is your table. You don't need to now write the table name because this is
Write
your
the
base
table
table.
name. Yeah.
After end of
Mhm.
the table, you say where.
Count is equal to.
Yeah, so for doing this, you should most probably rename it account last name as CNT on the inside table.
Here, right?
Yeah, so that you are able to like basically name get the column name. Now you just have to say where outside the table you just say where CNT is more than 1. Okay, so here since you are creating an alias, it basically needs a alias. So you can just after the end of the table, the inside table, you can just put a.
Where?
Yeah,
Here.
here, yeah, here space a. No, 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 inside, not no, outside, not inside. Yeah, space a.
A.
Yeah, run it.
Okay. So star from A. We are giving this an alias as A. This one.
Yes, yes. So if you even say a dot star, it will give you the same output. Okay, wait. Check the manual. Okay. No, no. Your MySQL select star from. Okay, group by CNT from employee group by last name. Okay, you just say a dot star. You say a, as
Yeah.
a as a as a. Yeah. Now run it. Yeah.
So we have, just because we put an alias inside this, we have to put the alias in outside also.
No, 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 no. We have put inside alias so that we can
Okay.
easily write the count column. Otherwise, it would have
Okay.
been difficult for you to write the count of last name column name. Right.
Mhm.
So to rename the column, to basically rename the column as CNT, we have put it. Okay.
Okay.
Now the column name would be last name and CNT instead of count. You can see in the below, right. Previously, it was coming as
Yeah.
count
Yeah.
of last name, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the outside alias is basically nothing but to refer the base table as whatever you want to name the base table.
Okay.
Yeah.
From this table as A. So we have given that. Okay, okay. Because since it doesn't have a table name, so
Exactly.
we have given it a table name.
Yes.
We made a table out of filter. We gave it a name, and then inside the table there is one column which we wanted to rename it as count, so we can count it easier. That's why we gave an alias to CNT to count as CNT.
Yes,
Okay.
that's absolutely right. Okay. So yeah, I guess today enough for today. We have learned
Mhm.
how what is a primary key and how do we apply. Now that we have
Okay.
primary key, let's do just one last thing. Can
Okay.
you go to the tables inside your RMX database? Yeah, there is a departments, right? So now try
Yeah.
to insert into departments values
Hmm.
tools. Try to insert
Okay.
like
Here
write
in
in the no, write in the query itself.
no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But here in this one,
Yeah, you
right?
can.
Insert from here.
Yeah,
I have to open this, right? New query,
yeah, new query is also fine. You can
or
just view. No,
use the same.
SQL editor, new SQL script.
Okay, I want me to write, but there is already one script which we uploaded, right? I can add it there also, right?
I mean, I want you to just like copy paste the same exact. I mean, write a new query to insert on the departments table. Nothing else.
Okay, so
Yeah,
new
SQL
script,
script.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now say insert into
Hmm.
departments values
Okay.
round bracket open inverted commas tools comma what is the department it is division, right? Yeah, so division you can put anything health home or whatever. You can put health, yeah, inside the inverted commas and now run it. What is it saying?
Tools for key duplicate entry tools for key departments primary.
Yeah, now had this the column not been primary, you wouldn't get
Hmm.
this error. Now since the column is primary key, right, you are basically
Tools is already, yeah.
present.
Tools is already there,
Yeah, that's right.
so it's a duplicate, and primary key we cannot have duplicate data.
Yes, that's right. So yes, in today's class we have seen that like what is a primary key and how we can like not get duplicates, right? And then
Mhm.
we have seen a lot of functions and like between
And
listing
or
and or
between,
yeah,
descend, limit, order by,
yeah, limit
and
as well.
what else
Yes,
was count.
yes. So I hope you any doubts until now.
No, no, no.
Okay. Cool. So what I will do is I will give you the assignment. Okay. Try to
Okay.
complete it, and I obviously try to look the entire thing like whatever it is there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
try to complete it. And if you have any doubts, just to let me know. So you can use
Okay.
the dbeaver this UI tool itself to complete it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess if no doubts, then we can conclude.
Sure, sure. There is no doubts for